Good afternoon, everybody from Disney Springs. We're on our way over to the bus stop to do a resort tour, but first I wanted to show you this. Disney Springs is gearing up for the second Force Friday. Today is Thursday, and at 12:01 a.m. on Friday morning, they're starting with exclusive The Last Jedi merchandise over at World of Disney. Pretty neat. We've never done a Force Friday because we're not like huge Star Wars fans, but I hear that they're quite the event. So here we are at the bus board, trying to figure out what resort we're going to. I haven't been doing these in any particular order. I've just been kind of picking one. So if you guys have any suggestions for ones that you want to see, make sure you leave me a comment down below of where I should go. So as for today, I think we're gonna go to bus stop number 5 and hit up Old Key West Resort. Mainly because I have like a soft spot in my heart for Olivia's and their fried chicken. And I'm kind of hungry right now. Might go get some fried chicken from Olivia's. Let's go to bus stop number 5. Kind of interested in this VIP cast member bus. What does that mean? What are VIP cast members? Say it with me now. King of the bus. King of the bus. Here we are, Disney's Old Key West Resort, and the most interesting thing about this resort is that it was the original DVC resort. So when it first opened, it was only DVC guests, and it was the only place that DVC guests could buy. Now there are DVC places at every Disney resort, I believe, or at least most of them. Let's go inside and see what we can find. First thing we've got here on the right is the check-in area. On the left is the Conch Flats General Store. Let's go inside and check out the store first. Check this out though really quick. There's an ATM. This is kind of random. I know that they are at every resort, but it's just like the first thing you see. I like this. It's pretty neat. A Duval Street post. A hurricane warning that says evacuate, and then Resolute, I think that was the name of a boat or something from Key West. There's also a bike here. I'm fairly convinced that this is a real mailbox, like you could mail something from here and they'll pick it up and send it off. Yes, the first thing that you see right when you walk inside of the Conch Flats store is all of the Halloween stuff, and there is a lot of it for sure, which is good because some of this stuff you would have to go into the parks to get. And it looks like you can get it here. Maybe if like they sell out of the shirt in the parks, you can get it from here. I do have a feeling though that they would move this shirt from here to the parks if it sells out in the parks. Or you can get your pumpkin spice pretzels. What the heck, these darn pretzels. This isn't necessarily a resort specific, but these are the ones that have DVC in them. So there it is. Now we know it's not every Disney resort, but these are the ones that are or do have DVC locations in them, or are DVC specific locations. Here's some Old Key West specific merch. I like this. Old Key West artwork, stickers, keychains, and then cookbooks and Key West books. Ooh, they have some Halloween pins that I didn't see before. These are pretty neat. All right, let's have a look and see what the check-in area looks like. I've never been over this side. It's nice. It looks very Key Westy. I like that they have like a ton of balloon animals lined up back there. I wonder why. And then they have like a library area over here where you can watch Disney cartoons and just hang out. And then right across the way is Olivia's, which we'll probably be coming back here later. Who am I kidding? I really want the fried chicken. Where is it? Southernmost buttermilk chicken. So darn good. $18. Holy macaroni, that's pretty expensive. I might have to do it though. So inside the main lobby, or inside the little vestibule of Olivia's, they have the family album, which is all of the owners that signed up for DVC at Old Key West when this was the only DVC resort. There are pictures all over the place, covering all of the walls. Pretty neat. Here's some more of them. Got pictures from 1999, from 2000, from 2002. I wonder when they stopped putting pictures up. 2007? Maybe you can still give them pictures. Here's one from 1996. Wow. 1994. DVC ferry. Does this mean that I can't take it because I'm not a DVC member over to Disney Springs? I'm gonna try to take it on the way back to the car. We'll see. Old Key West ferry boats are identified with a green flag. We walked in from there. Check-in's on our left, was on the right on the way in. Olivia's is on the left on the way in, our right now. We're gonna turn this way and head over towards the pool. There's an outdoor bar that is attached to Olivia's. Like if we look here, This is Olivia's. And then there it is, the Gurgling Suitcase bar right here. This reminds me very much of a Key West bar. From when we were down there, this is what the bars look like. Right next to the Gurgling Suitcase is Goods Food to Go, which is basically like an outdoor quick service area. They've got burgers and chili dogs and stuff like that, chicken nuggets, you know, sandwiches and salads, kids meals, snacks, beverages, breakfast. Nothing real crazy, but if you're looking for something quick, you can grab something right here. As with most of the Disney resorts, you can rent Surrey bikes. And then over here is the Kongs Flat Community Hall, which is available for everybody that is staying here to go inside and watch movies, or kind of looks like they're doing something right now where they are making ice cream because she's got kosher salt and stuff like that. I'll go ask her. It is a paid activity. It's only $4, but you go inside and you pay, and then the kids can make their own ice cream. They said you get a choice between vanilla or chocolate. I like that the resorts do this kind of stuff, where you can like make your own ice cream, make your own tie-dyed shirt. Sand art, I think we saw that at one of the resorts. One day we'll have to do like a whole bunch of them. Go around to all the resorts and do everything. That'll be fun. I almost missed it. There is like a gym here. It's kind of like the wording or the lettering is kind of hidden. And very hard to see with the colors, but there it is. And this is actually, I've been to this resort numerous times and I've never seen that the gym is right here, right next to the community hall. I also missed that there's an arcade right here. It's kind of hidden right next to the Goods food place. It's like back, here's the quick service place, and then right here is the arcade. Oh, it's very small. Oh, this is probably the smallest arcade that I've been into in all of the resorts. I feel like I'm in a closet right now. This is frightening. Wow. They really jammed some stuff in here. And now I've come out to the pool section and they're playing Sweet Caroline. But goodbye. Look at the slide is shaped like a sandcastle. That is amazing. Oh, look, there's a hidden Mickey where the slide comes out. See the hidden Mickey? Brilliant. Off on the side here, there's a really large jacuzzi. Yeah, this is a spa, like a hot tub. Look at the size of this thing. It's huge. And then right next to the hot tub, I think that this is the only sauna on Disney property. I could be totally wrong. This is the only sauna I've ever seen. And it's in the lighthouse here at the pool at Old Key West Resort. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have seen another sauna on Disney property. There's a little walkway back here kind of off of the pool. You can see the sandcastle right there. That's where the slide is. And then there's this little fountain area with dolphins playing with a giant ball here. This is neat. Like, I like this. I want this in my backyard. And I like that it's like pool, fountain area, and then the river out here. So it kind of looks like everything sort of flows together. This does. This feels a lot like Key West right here. Maybe not Key West, but definitely the Florida Keys. On the back of the sandcastle slide is the kids pool right here. Very shallow, but the back of it is more sandcastle. So the theming here is, I'm going to use a very good descriptive word, very immersive. And then right off the sandcastle, it just turns to sand here. And there is a playground back here. I'm going to say it. There are playgrounds at a lot of resorts, and I'm sorry, I totally forgot when we went to the last one at Port Orleans. I was like, I've never seen a playground before, but I had. I definitely had. They've got some cornhole here. What do you guys call this? You guys call this cornhole, or do you guys call it like beanbag toss? What do you call it? Look at this thing. What the heck? Like, you get on it and then just spin it like crazy with your arms and feet. That's kind of interesting. I've never played on anything like that. Just across from the playground area here, they have tennis courts. This is nice. Like, tennis courts are nice. And then we turn a little bit to the right here. We've got a whole lot of hammocks set out. That one right there, that's my jam. In the shade. Oof. Yeah. Disney Old Key West Resort Family Tree. Is that this thing? Wow, this is cool. I wonder if they planted this when the resort first opened? Maybe? Just right next to where the hammocks are, this what looks to be like a place to do stage shows or something? I don't know. What do they do here? Maybe you could have a wedding here, but because the family tree is in the background. What is this? Right next to that weird stage thing is some beach volleyball, and then just past that is the fire pit, which actually looks really nice and secluded. I like how they're like mowing the lawn over there. Really, Really setting the mood, making it feel real nice. Well, there's another tree over here with a plaque. This plaque is much more descriptive. This is from the 25th anniversary of the DVC, and it was dedicated on April 22nd, 2016. So, DVC was 25 years old last year, and this was planted last year. You can see it has grown a little bit. Here is the fire pit. I like that they have created a fake name. 1991, Conch Flats. Please help keep our town clean. So the town of Conch Flats is a fake town. All of Old Key West Resort is the town of Conch Flats. But let's head over and see if we can get a closer look at some of the buildings. So right next to the tennis courts, here's something that I thought was real interesting. It's got shuffleboard courts. And of course you have to go to Hank's Rent and Return, which I have not seen anywhere. I have no idea where Hank's Rent and Return is. And you have to have a resort ID to play. But this is, I've never seen a shuffleboard court like this. They're usually made out of concrete and not this nice with like a bumper at the end. Like, this is a very professional looking shuffleboard court. They also have a little bumper pool table and a ping pong table out here to play. I'm assuming you have to get the stuff from Hank's Rent and Return, which I still don't know where that is. As it turns out, Hank's Rent and Return is inside the Conch Flats Community Hall. I showed the sign earlier and I totally did not pay attention that I was showing it. So you rent all the equipment for the stuff, the bike rentals, the Surrey rentals, anything you need over there at Hank's Rent and Return. And you can see some of the prices for Surreys and bicycles. They don't have any prices for anything else. Maybe it's free, you never know. Just stopped into the Gurgling Suitcase for some AC and some free water real quick, and then I noticed they have some specialty cocktails available. Air Supply?
Air Supply.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here is the New Balance running trail for Old Key West, and it is much longer than some of the other ones that we saw. We've seen ones that were 3/4 of a mile and 1 mile. This one's 2.5 miles. Holy macaroni. We are probably going to follow this trail and have a look around. So we're here. We're gonna cross the street and follow it over and go around this section here. Is that like a, almost looks like a hidden Mickey there, and head back around. It's gonna be quite a long trip. We're gonna make a left here and go across this bridge that way. So wish us luck and hope that we do not get lost on our 2.5 mile trek. The other thing that's interesting is that these are called vacation homes, not rooms or buildings or anything like that, because they started out as a DVC only resort. Oh, it looks like there's a golf course at this resort. You can see across the water there is a golfing green and a sand trap too, if I'm not mistaken. This is a very, very picturesque resort. Look at that. Holy macaronis, looks like a postcard or something like that. Oh, another fountain off in the distance. Cypress trees. Man, I kind of want to stay here. This looks nice. I think one thing, I haven't been into a room, but I would imagine they're a lot larger than most rooms at the Disney Resort because they started out as DVC rooms. So it's almost like getting an apartment. They've planted stuff that you would see in Key West near the beach. Like, this is sea grape. I didn't think that it would do so good so far inland, but it looks like it does. Maybe they just water it a lot. I feel like I am in a totally different place. Like, I don't feel like I'm at Disney right now. I feel like I've gone on vacation somewhere. I think that that is a good feeling to have when you're just at the resort. Like, look at this. It looks like we're in a beach town. You can see we haven't made it very far. We started walking over there. We walked across the bridge, and now we're at one of the first bus stops that I've come to. But because everything is just kind of like set up like an apartment building, they don't have any ice machines inside of the buildings. So the ice machine is out here at the bus stop. You fill up your ice bucket, get yourself a ice cold Coca-Cola for, what is it? It's like $3.50 for a Coca-Cola out of the machine. That's why it takes credit cards, because Disney stuff is expensive. But yeah, they have an ice machine out here at the bus stop. This resort has water and fountains everywhere. I hope that that doesn't mean that there are mosquitoes everywhere too. If anybody ever wondered what our dream house would be, it would be this style. Like, I love the way this looks. I love the colors. I love the metal roof. I love the, what do they call this, gingerbread up here. Or right across the area from, there's the fire pit over there and that weird stage area. Another question for everybody in the comments, does anybody have a metal roof like these here? I love the look of a metal roof, and I'd like to have one on our house, but I don't know, is it loud? Does it like make the house hotter? Anybody know? I want to know more information. I don't know what it is about this resort. You guys know I sweat a lot. I'm a sweater. I've been walking outside for kind of a while. There's enough shade. I'm sure that I will be like sopping wet by the end of this video, but not yet. And it is, I just looked, 95 degrees out in the shade here right now. So it's hot, very hot. So here's how far we've made it. There is the lobby and the main entrance. And this, I think, is the river that leads back to the Sassagoula, which will take you over to Disney Springs. These are really set up like apartments. You can see they have like full-size air conditioning unit and central air inside of them, as opposed to most Disney hotel rooms just have like those little units that are underneath the window next to the door. These have full-size ACs in them. We're gonna take a quick detour and head to the Turtle Shack, because I like the name of that. This is perfection. Look at the boat coming through the still canal. How relaxing does that boat ride look? Whew. I hope you guys are just as relaxed as I am right now, because I'm feeling it. Make a right on Old Turtle Pond Road from Peninsular Road. Why would you call it Peninsular Road? Why wouldn't you just call it Peninsula Road? What's the difference between a peninsula and a peninsular? Just having a quick look towards the golf course. Look at this. It's beautiful. It looks like is anybody out there a golfer? Because this looks like a very nice golf course. Okay, I retract my previous statement about not being too hot and not sweating, because I have just started. It has just started to like pour out of me. Yeah, it's hot. It's very hot. Came closer to the buildings to see if there was a way that I could walk through them to get over towards and look out at the golf course. I don't think there is. Oh, there's a river there. Well, that would be one reason that I can't get over there. So I think the only way to see or look out on the golf course is to out on the back balcony of these rooms. Another set of tennis courts over here. I don't know where the heck we are. I guess 3123 through 3124. Buildings 31. That's where we are. Still have yet to find the turtle pool that was previously advertised on the sign back there. There's a sign right there that doesn't have the turtle thing on it anymore. Maybe we passed it? I don't know, I'm gonna walk this way in the shade. It's nicer in the shade. This really does feel like a little city. Like I'm off walking throughout some city in the Keys somewhere. It's very nice. I have found the Turtle Shack. And I'm just gonna call this the turtle pool. I don't know if it is. It's sort of shaped like a turtle almost, right? Oh, and this is awesome. Over here, next to the pool, they've got picnic benches set up in a nice little like pavilion type thing with fans and a grill. Get some charcoal at the very first place that we went, the gift shop. Some burgers, some hot dogs. Have a little barbecue out here. Here we are at the Turtle Shack. Sort of the same stuff as that other quick service place, but this one doesn't have breakfast. Buttermilk chicken sandwich. Ooh, is that the same buttermilk chicken from Olivia's? Because I might get that. That sounds so good. There's also ice vending and laundry here at this pool. Another fancy shuffleboard court, but you don't have to go to the rental place to get the pucks and the pushers. Here it is. They're just right here. So we could play shuffleboard right here. Ooh, 7 points, pretty good. Also another set of cornhole games with the beanbags right next to them. Another little playground with lots of sand around it. Oh, this is squishy and nice. Some sort of like giant tic-tac-toe. Ooh. Wow, pretty neat. This area over here is actually kind of nice. Like you got the pool, you got a little quick service, you got shuffleboard, you don't have to go and rent the stuff, you've got a playground. It's kind of quiet out here. I think I like this pool the best. There was also a little like hot tub over there, but there was a guy reading a book in there, so I didn't want to like film him while he's relaxing reading his book in the hot tub. And so I think that I'm gonna call it the turtle pool. I don't know if it has an official name. There's no sign or anything, but it has the Turtle Shack for quick service. So I'm gonna call it the turtle pool. I think it's the best pool on property. Oh my goodness, I'm just noticing that the like lights on this little pathway. I found a little pathway to the side of this pool over here. They look like little tiny lighthouses. So I have no idea where I'm headed here. I'm just walking down some random path. We'll see where we end up. Oh, okay. So there's like a major road out there. I think this, I don't know if you guys can even see it through all the bamboo here, but there's like a lighthouse there that is an advertisement for Old Key West Resort. And I think that is the road that runs over to Disney Springs. I think we've strayed from our 2.5 mile trek because I think that was supposed to go through the center there. I'm off on the back here. Yeah, this is definitely the road that Disney Springs is on. And we're just on a little pathway back here. It's nice. There's like the golf course here and it's very shaded. I feel like if I were a runner, like an exerciser, I would come and do my running back here because it's kind of secluded, it's shaded, it's not as hot. I'm not a runner, so I'm just walking on this path, finding out where it goes. What lovely views this path has too. It's so nice. Look at this, like a nice caution tape. Some plumbing down here. Looks like something happened where this may have broken at some point and caused a minor amount of flooding through here. Or that could just be from the rain. Maybe I didn't leave the New Balance running trail. There's a sign for it. Oh yeah, look. That was the Village Pool Turtle Shack trail that I was on. And then T4 is down there. So this dark path is for golf carts and people golfing, and then the lighter path is for people to walk. So because that road is right there, the Disney Springs Road, I think buildings 49 and 50 might be the loudest buildings in the resort because of their proximity to the road. Still not very loud as far as like the other resorts that we went to with the construction going on and everything, but there's a little bit of road noise out there. I did talk with some guests that are staying here, and they said that there is a pathway that you can walk to Disney Springs. I haven't found that pathway yet, but apparently it's around here somewhere. There's a sign pointing me towards the pool, but which pool? Who knows? I mean, somebody probably knows, just not me. The tourist helicopters really like coming over top of all of the Disney resorts. Okay, I have found another pool and another playground. I think we're over in the high 50s building area. Like we're at building 54 is right over there. There's another playground here. And this pool is like really small. There's a very small pool. And then no quick service here, just bathrooms and laundry over there. No covered picnic benches over here, but they do have picnic benches and also the nice little grills out here. I think that this one's the best because it's looking out into the woods here. It's much cooler right here next to the woods. There's also a little view of the river out there. I'm gonna see if I can get over and find a better view of it. I feel like I have to be so quiet because everybody's relaxing here by the pool. There's only a few people here, maybe like 4 or 5 people at this pool. I know I said Port Orleans was my favorite, but this is starting to take the cake. Like there's a lot of really nice areas. There's a lot of relaxing, quiet areas. There's the pools, like that pool, there's like 3 people in it. Here we are at the Conch Flats Trail. We're not gonna go all the way to it because I believe that this is the trail that leads to Disney Springs, but we are going to have a quick walk down to this next sign and just see what it says over there. I don't know what this is. Doesn't look good. Some sort of weird waterway with like almost like a water treatment area. Kind of assuming that this has something to do with the water level of the canals around here so that they don't flood or overflow. Some sort of water control system, but it does look real dirty. I don't know. Okay, yeah, so this is the Saratoga Springs Nature Path, so this way will lead you over to Saratoga Springs and on to Disney Springs. We're not gonna take that way, we're gonna head back into Old Key West, do a little bit more exploring. Well, this is kind of neat. If you look in this direction, you can see the Miss Tilly there from Typhoon Lagoon sitting on top of the mountain there. I don't know what the name of that mountain is. So this was kind of just like an offshoot to find that pool. I gotta go back and find our New Balance running trail. I think I'm just gonna follow these signs to the exit because I think that's the correct way to go. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm sort of lost. Ooh, I found like a scary, a blue jay. Found like a scary woods path that I don't think people are supposed to go down, but it sort of looks like people did. Over here near building 46. Good news! I found a sign. We are headed in the right direction. Remember when I said, oh, I don't feel like I'm sweating, and then I looked down at my shirt like, whoa, we're back. We're back at Old Turtle Pond Road. This is where I was looking at that boat coming by and saying, oh, look at how like relaxing it looks. I don't feel like we've made it the entire way around the resort, but we have. I feel like my voice just cracked for no reason. Here we are. We're back within view of the main pool and the lobby. I think we've almost done our 2.5 miles. Here's Olivia's right there. That's where we're headed back to. That's the way that we went. We went through all of the different buildings back there, but that's only half the resort. There's a whole nother section of them over here that there might be pools over there. There might be other things over there. I'm not going to go over there just because this resort's gigantic. And by the end of the day, I will have gone like, if I go over there, I would have gone like 6 or 8 miles just walking around this place. So I think we're going to leave it at that. We're going to head over here, try to get, I'm not gonna go into Olivia's and get the full chicken meal. I'm gonna try to go into the Gurgling Suitcase and order maybe a chicken sandwich. Oh dear goodness. There's my fried chicken sandwich. A little side of gravy. Delicious. Holy cow. That is the best chicken on property. Highly recommend it. The chicken sandwich wasn't on the menu at the bar there, but because they're attached to Olivia's, they could make it because there is a chicken sandwich on the menu at the other bar, at the other pool. So I just asked for it and they said, yeah, sure, we can do that. Brought it out to me, $16. Saved a little bit from the 18 full like price meal, but delicious, well worth it. I feel like I want to stay at this resort just so I can eat breakfast at Olivia's. All right, now we wait for the boat. Here it comes. Got dropped off right where the new location for Wine Bar George is going to be, and it is coming right along. So I figured I'm here, I'm walking through Disney Springs. Tonight begins Force Friday at 12:01, so I'm going to see what the Disney store looks like. There might not even be anybody there, you never know. Yeah, here we are, we're at the World of Disney, and they've got the storefront blacked out because I'm sure they've already set up the display behind it of all of the Star Wars merchandise that's gonna come out tonight. I know that this doesn't have anything to do with Star Wars, but look at this tree of zeros. That is amazing. Here they are. Here's all of the Zero plushes, and they are adorable for $13.95. This is awesome. They're like the baby Zero, like all the baby plushes. This whole area is devoted to Halloween stuff. And of course, Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. Not Halloween, Christmas, but people like to celebrate it at Halloween. Like, look, this is very obviously a Christmas wreath, and these are stockings. These are Christmas ornaments, but all the registers are set up like Halloween. It looks awesome. There's the whole section that they've got roped off and quarantined off for all the Force Friday stuff. Looks like it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be quite a fun night for sure. We won't be here, but should be cool for all the people that will be here. Of course, out in front of the area that's pipe and draped off, there's all of the other Star Wars merchandise all throughout this whole center area here. And of course, I can't leave Disney Springs without showing something new. Here at Emirates, they have new wine slushies, strawberry Shiraz or mango Moscato. Sounds kind of good. I know that there's a different set of rules for what you would pay for on vacation, but what do you guys think? $8 for a wine slushie? Especially because I think they come in a champagne flute, so not very much liquid there. Just passing by D-Living, and I heard that they have new ears with interchangeable bows on them. That's neat. You know that I couldn't do a resort tour without showing Vinny Camuto's. We're headed to the car. I want to stay at Old Key West Resort. That's my style. It was calm, it was quiet, could take the boat to Disney Springs, food is good. I want to stay there so bad. So with that being said, we are off, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
My name's Pippa, and I'm